What's up, fellas? All right, so today I'm here to talk about the 7 levels of females' interest loss. All right, it's gonna be. I've categorized 7 levels that I've seen in my lifetime of what I saw from a woman having crazy high interest to losing complete interest, all the way to the fucking breakup. All right, so I documented this shit and I want to talk about it, guys. So you can, if you start seeing this, you know I need to tighten my shit up. All right, and please believe, guys, the reason I want y'all to pay attention to this, I don't want y'all to start to getting reactive once she start pulling back and do the breakup and all this and that type of shit. I want you guys to peak it up. So if your girl got crazy high, say she displayed things that shows that she's got a 10 inches in you, like she's sucking your dick and swallowing, or maybe she's licking your ass and shit like this, I want you to pick up on this shit at the top. Why it's a 9 or 8 inches, not wait till it get down to a 5 or 6 to wear your ass out the fucking door. Alright? The first thing, guys, I've always seen with girls in my life when they've lost interest, or when I was like had a girl that was 10, is they stop putting you first. What do I mean by stop putting you first? When a girl is crazy high interest by you, you come before her friends, you come before her family, you come before church. Everything. You come before God. Every goddamn thing. If she got kids, you will even come before that. And I know I'm gonna hear some women on here. Trust me, I've had women that had crazy high interest in me. And I'm telling you, if it came down between me and her going to a goddamn football game and I wanted to see her, she was coming to see me. All right, this was a woman at a 10, crazy high. All right, and do that happen all the time? No. But I'm talking about the women that I've saw, who I've had at a 10, nothing came before me. All right. Now, that might be a little extreme for a woman putting you before her kids, whatever, but I've seen it. All right. So if you start seeing a woman start, well, me and my girlfriends, we going for brunch. Well, she got to try to fit you in around that shit when you ain't number one no more. Well, my mama said she wanted me to take her to bingo. And so, can we do Saturday? You ain't number one no more. That's when a woman has a 10, you come before everything. That means she'll skip church to come hang with you. All right, that's first and foremost, guys. With women I've had, there's a 10 that I came first with everything. All right. The next is lost phone communication. All right. So if I was too dumb to pick up on that, the next thing comes is the lost phone communication. All right. Well, y'all guys know if a woman crazy about you, she want to talk to you all fucking day, text all fucking day, or at least, even if she don't text all fucking day, at least you gonna get one text a day. All right. And you guys know that once a woman get to a 10, you pretty much let her do all the pursuing. All right. Well, now she's starting to get like you. All right, now it's like, okay, y'all set the date. Okay, now you don't hear from her no more to Saturday. Well, when she would text you every day, now it's shit. Now she just like you. All right, you set the date on Tuesday or Wednesday. Now you don't hear from her ass no more to Saturday. All right, well, before, every morning or every evening or something, you would get a text or a fucking phone call. All right, so that's the next thing, guys, is you'll see a loss in phone communication. All right, the next thing is loss of being touchy-feely. All right. Now, it's funny I put this here, right? Because knows I haven't said anything about sex yet. Touchy-feely, guys, it takes more interest to be touchy-feely with your ass than to have sex, all right? And I give y'all guys a case in point. If a woman could have sex with you, but to be all up in you, want to hug you, want to grab your hand, that's a different level of interest, all right? A woman can have sex with a guy, she don't even find that, interested. Maybe she's with him because maybe he's, real popular or whatever, but she really ain't into him. Maybe she with him got ulterior motives. Maybe he's a beta male provider, and she can staple her stomach together to sleep with him. But a woman can't be touchy-feely with a guy she don't got high enough interest in. All right, this is what the old saying, some women say it's harder to kiss, it's easier to have sex with a dude than to kiss some dudes, all right? A woman, it takes a certain amount of level of interest for a woman to want to kiss you, be touchy-feely with you, and all this and that type of shit, guys. Those are the small things. Having sex these days don't carry the weight like it used to, all right? Women been liberated sexually and all this and that shit. It just don't carry the weight like it used to. Pay attention when you sit your ass down on the couch. Is how far is she all the way in you? Is a gap, and you always find yourself having to pull her closer towards you. All right, she losing interest, guys. All right, so you need to pay attention to this. Now, I would rank these so far as if she start putting you first, it's done drop from a 10, and she done lost. Like you ain't seeing the phone communication, it's done dropped from a 9. If she ain't being touchy-feeling, it's done dropped from an 8, guys. All right, so that's the thing on that. The next thing, guys, is you're going to start seeing now she's starting to enter her masculine frame. So now you're going to start seeing a lot of bitchiness. All right, now when you see this bitchiness, you're going to start seeing a lot of shit tests and shit like this, because now she's starting to doubt your value. All right, so this is where the bitchiness comes in. And a lot of it gonna be because now you're entering your feminine energy, because now at this point, you know the gig is up. All right, you know something's up. All right, guys are stupid and they kind of like sleepwalk around. I don't know what's going on, you know. And then after a while, a guy finally catches on like 2 months in, that woman losing interest. Like, I think this bitch losing interest. I didn't catch it when she stopped sucking my dick. I didn't catch it when she stopped putting me first. I didn't catch it when she wasn't blowing up my phone no more. But now I think about it, I think she losing interest. All right, guys are fucking like always trying to play catch up on shit. So now she's entering her masculine frame and shit like this. And now the shit test starting to happen, guys. All right, now she's starting to test you, because now you're starting to act like a little bitch. All right, because now what's happening is you're in your feminine energy, because now you know something's up. You caught it now. If it took you a while, but the light bulb finally went off, like, man, you know what? I think this girl is losing interest. All right. And so what happens is now you start doing insecure things. Now you're starting to call her and to pursue her, because she's not calling you, because you caught on. She's not calling you. So now you're starting to pursue her. So now she starts into a masculine frame, and now it starts a snowball effect. All right, it's just a matter of time now. All right, so now you're gonna start acting like a bitch. You're gonna start feeling her shit test. She's gonna start acting more masculine. Now she's gonna pull back. All right, pull back means that she enters the silent treatment and shit like this, where she ain't talking or she ain't making dates. Well, before you would call her and like, hey, we're hanging out Saturday, and she'd be like, yeah, sure. So now, me and my girlfriend's been talking about going out of town. And can I get back with you? So now she's pulling back. Now she's not even putting an effort forward to even see you that one day. All right. And most guys, this gonna really set them off. All right. To where they get real insecure. All right. So guys, understand that when I talked about a pullback before, understand that this woman interest level is at a 6 right now. The pullback is a 6. When she start acting bitchy, it's probably a 7 or below. All right. If she start doing the pullback, it's 6 or below. All right. So you need to you should have been caught on to this shit a long time ago, guys. All right. If you saw the woman stop sucking your dick, what the hell you think she started? Oh, my tooth hurt. Bitch, you just went to the dentist last month. Ain't that wrong with your goddamn teeth? You ain't catch on to that shit. All right. You need y'all guys. You sitting down on the couch. Goddamn, I can put a fucking 300-pound linebacker in between y'all. Sums up. You need to pay attention to shit like this. I'm very observant, all right? So pay attention to shit like this. She's sitting on the couch. You sitting over here, and she's sitting over there. You can't even reach your arm and touch it. Some ain't up. Some's up, all right? You walking down the street, this much space in between y'all. When a woman feeling you, man, y'all be bumping into each other. That girl be hitting your ass like a goddamn linebacker, bumping into your ass so much. You need to pay attention to that, guys, all right? Of course, after she pulled back, this is when a woman's interest is very low. If you don't catch on to it and you don't break up with her, or you start to pull back, or whatever the case may be, if you don't pull back and let her come to you, what's going to end up happening now is the breakup is going to happen. All right, and that means her interest level is below a 5, guys. All right, so those are the 7 levels that I've noticed in my life. Because guys, understand that I ain't become a dating coach from just dreaming of some shit. I done made all these fucking mistakes. Every one of them. All right. So please believe that I done seen all these interest levels. And please believe when I talk about you guys, it's because I didn't catch on to it either. All right. Now, I want to talk about the 3 main things that I've seen in my life that caused that drop in interest. First and foremost, I'm going to categorize all these 3 things as complacency. Yeah, that's right, guys. When your ass get with a girl or whatever, a lot of times your ass just get complacent, lazy. Stop doing the shit that you did to get her. Flat out. You can call it whatever you want to, flat out. You stop doing what you did in the fucking beginning. Sometimes women do this shit too. A high value man, we lose interest in women from they stop doing what they used to do. Sometimes, you know, I have a girl, because I'm a high value man, I have options. Have a girl that will cook and do all this, that, and other. Now I'll lose interest because, bitch, you ain't doing that shit what you was doing. All right? So, first and foremost, guys, she probably got bored. All right? What happens is, and this is why, because y'all hear me talk about I date, you know, the girls who are in my rotation and shit like this. I'm not cheap and I date them. The reason I do that, guys, is because I've lost girls out of my rotation from being lazy, wanting them to come over and watch the goddamn football game with me. All right, and a woman to go with that for a couple of months or whatever, and then she gonna start getting bored, and the shit is too fucking routine. You sitting your ass down in some fucking sweatpants and a fucking t-shirt, and then you don't never want to go out and do nothing. Before, when you was courting her and y'all first meeting, before y'all fucking shit, you was fun and you always had some spontaneous to do, and now your ass done got complacent, and now you don't even want to date her. You never stop dating your girl. Even if, I'm not even talking about a relationship, I'm just talking about girls in your rotation. You never stop dating them, guys. I ain't saying you gotta date them all the time, but if you seeing them 4 times out the month, 2 of those times need to be dates. All right, that's the thing with that. A good rule of thumb is, and this is how I do with the girls who are in my rotation, I'll take them out one time, and then the next time they can cook and we can do something in. That's how I do with my girls. I make them contribute to the rotation. I don't expect them to take me out or whatever, except on my birthday or something like that. But okay, since you ain't gonna spend money like that, hey, how about you cook and you buy the groceries and all that, and that's your way of contributing to this. All right, I'm an alpha male, I'm not a beta male. I don't gotta pay you to spend time with me. All right, so we both gonna contribute. So maybe you ain't gonna take me out to dinner or whatever, go out for drinks, but you can cook. All right, that's how I do with my girls. So I take them out one week, the next week they'll cook or something like this, and then the following week I'll take them out. I usually alternate it something like this. Sometimes we'll go out 2 weeks in a row, and then sometimes we'll stay in the house 2 weeks in a row. But I alternate like this. But what I don't want to stop doing is I don't want to stop courting my women to where they start getting bored. And I'm gonna tell y'all guys why this is important. When you get girls in your rotation and you like them, you want to fucking keep them. Ain't nobody got time to be constantly always trying to get new girls. It's gonna happen, right? Because you know I get tired of women. But I'm talking about I don't need to be getting every other week I need to get new girls. I'm too old for that fucking bullshit. So when I get girls that are good in my rotation, I want to keep them for a little bit of time. Not forever, but for a little bit of time, all right? I ain't trying to have a new rotation of girls every fucking week. I'm too old. I don't have the energy to do that bullshit no more. All right, I have in the past. So when I get girls in my rotation now, I want to make sure that I at least keep them there for a little while. Some girls I don't have in my rotation for a couple years. All right, so that's the thing with that. I want you, once y'all guys build these rotations, you don't want a revolving door because you don't know how to keep a woman interested in all this bullshit. Nobody got time to be hitting clubs and sending out messages on dating apps every fucking day, man. All right, you want to get you a nice 4, 5, 6 girl rotation, and you want to keep them, and maybe every now and then one of those are interchangeable, and you get a new girl in and throw their ass out because the girl started acting up. But ain't nobody got time to be on fucking dating apps and in the club and out everywhere or whatever you do to meet women at, trying to constantly meet women all the time, trying to constantly keep a updated roster. All right, so once you get girls, you want to keep them there. All right, first and foremost. All right. The next thing is you stop dressing for your woman. All right, and I was touching on that before with the sweatpants. Guys, you always want your woman, women look at a man as to compliment them. All right, you guys want to have these hot girls on your arm, and they help your sexual market value, and yet you look like shit. When I go out with my girls and shit like this here, I dress nice and I want them to see me nice. All right. Now I'm not saying that when they cook for me and we sit in the house, I'm sitting in the house in a fucking Armani suit. That's not what I'm saying. I be comfortable then, but I still want to let them know that I still got it. I still got it, baby. I can get showered when I have to. All right. I want them to see that. All right. This fuels that sexual desire, guys. You need to let your woman see that other women are checking you out. And when you with her and y'all guys go out and you looking nice, women are going to be checking. This keeps her knowing that my man is wanted. All right, so you need her to see that. It's amazing how guys do all this stuff to attract women, but then when they get them, they just get lazy and fucking complacent. All right, the next thing, guys, is this could have been number one. You fell off your purpose. All right, all us guys, whether we want to say it out loud or not, we all know that in order to attract a high quality woman, we generally have to have our shit together in some type of way. That don't mean we gotta have a mansion in Palm Beach or nothing like that, or drive a Bugatti, but all of us know that we probably need to have our own place and a nice working car and a dress decent to attract a decent woman, by and large. All right, it is exception, but by and large. Well, what happens is guys like, I got her now, no need to work all that overtime like I was doing. All right, what does this remind you of, guys? This the same thing you see a lot of women do when they ask be single. They be in there tearing up the gym 2 hours a day, 5 days a week. As soon as they get a man, they don't even know what the fucking gym look like. How many times have you guys gotten a girlfriend and in 3 months she done put on 10 pounds? How the fuck you think that happened? All right, it ain't happened by chance. The bitch stopped working out because she thought like, I got my man now, so I don't have to do all that bullshit. And the same thing happens to guys. They get off their fucking purpose and they start spending more time with their woman. Why? Because they feel like, shit, I got her now. I don't got to do all that bullshit. I don't got to do all that dressing and shit. I don't got to do all that courting shit. That's why I say all this shit comes from complacency. You got lazy, motherfucker. All right, guys. So if you guys get these girls in your rotation and shit like this, please understand, man, shit never changed. All right, the game never changed. The court never stops. All right, you want to keep women in your fucking in your roster, guys. All right, now with all this shit, if you don't catch it, all right, the woman is gonna start to enter her masculine frame, and you gonna start entering a feminine frame, and it's all over from there. It's all over there. What's the feminine frame? Chasing fucking validation. That's what women do. Chase validation. Insecure. That's feminine energy. All right. Your feminine energy gonna put her right into her masculine energy because you acting like a little bitch. All right, guys. All right, so I hope y'all guys pay attention to all these goddamn signs that a woman is losing interest. Starting at the top one was she stopped putting you first. The next one is the lost phone communication. The next is she stopped touching you. The next one she started getting bitchy. The next is she stopped wanting to fuck you. All right. If a girl, listen. Once a woman starts to enter her masculine frame, she stops wanting to fuck you. All right. Why is that? Why is that? Sex is being a submissive position. All right. When a woman starts to enter her masculine frame, masculine energy, she don't want to submit to you. All right. When a woman opens her legs up to you, she's submitting to you. Or if you hit it from the back, she's in a submissive position. It's hard for a woman to want to get in a submissive position in her masculine energy, guys. Y'all guys get that? All right. That's why y'all hear so many sexless relationships and shit like that, because the woman is so much in a masculine energy. All right. The next one is the pullback. And then after that, you're going to have the breakup. All right, guys. Once the breakup happens, this is different from the pullback. If the breakup happened, guys, it's hard to get that interest back up. It's hard. I have seen it happen, but it generally took months, 2, 3, 4 months after a breakup for a woman to get that interest back up. And that's only if you didn't pursue, guys. All right, guys. Like the video. Comment down below what you guys want to see next. Holla back.